Shirtless in October. Gotta love it. I'm blown away by how powerful the sun is right now. I feel like I'm getting a sunburn. If I am, then I'm okay with that. This is wild. It is so powerful. For this time of year, that's just like, wow. I remember why I put the seat cover on the Monster. Because I stick to it. Now that I'm sweating, when I move, my back farts. I get sweat running down my back. It feels like I got bugs crawling on me. I kind of forgot about that. But I'm not gonna put it on just for that. I'm gonna take it off again anyways for winter. So I got one more day like this, and the cool weather's gonna come here. Originally, when I saw this nice weather coming, it was supposed to, well, it had a whole bunch of single-digit highs following this. They're now double digits. It's not quite as chilly as it was, but yeah, it's still going to drop down. And it looks like, you know, if the 14-day forecast has any kind of merit, it kind of looks like it's going to warm up a little bit, back up into the 20s. Low 20s. That breeze feels good. Probably getting wind noise in the camera, so I'll stop talking there until the wind died down. That was a nice breeze. So when I pulled up here, another one. Oh, come on. Maybe if I shield it. So this camera does have a wind noise suppression setting. I can't find it in the menu. I don't know where it is or how to get to it. I did see it when I was going through the menu when I first got it, but I can't find it now that I'm actually looking for it. I don't know how well it would work, or if it would make my voice sound weird or lower the volume. I don't know. I just don't know. So when I first pulled up here, there was a bunch of duck-type creatures swimming in the water right down here by the bridge. And I've been trying to figure out what they are. They look like loons, but they're not loons. We don't have loons this far south. They're a northern bird. The only time in my life I've actually seen one was in Algonquin Park, deep woods, and they look like them. Their bodies are mostly submerged. They got the long skinny head. They look just like if it was a loon. That's how a loon would look, but they're not the right color, and they don't have the white stripe around their neck or whatever markings that they have. I have seen loons. I know what they look like, but like I say, they look like it. Trying to block the wind here. They look like it, but they're not. So I was gonna get the camera out so I could get a zoom in on them and get a closer look, because they're very skittish. They won't let you anywhere near them. And as soon as I pulled the camera out, they all took off downstream. It was just too late. I was like, ah, crap. But maybe someday. Now that I have this camera, I got more likely chance. I could zoom in with the scooter cam, but you know, like I said, you're not going to see much of anything. So I was sitting here talking, one of my videos, I don't remember which one, and I heard that big crash up on the hill, and it kind of sounded like a dump truck dumping rocks. Well, not yesterday, I think it was the day before. I went up to take a drive through the new subdivision up there. Nothing's changed, but there are a bunch of piles of rocks up there, so I'm guessing that's what it was. I was right on that. And when I was coming up this other street up here, I could hear all this loud noise up on the hill. It kind of sounded like they're doing some work up there. After I left here, I was going to head up there and take a look, but I don't hear it now. Since I've been here, I haven't been hearing it. So I'm just wondering if they're dumping off some more stuff. I can't hear much with the monster because it's pretty loud, but if I was stopped and just kind of listened, I might have been able to figure out what it was. But I didn't. I figured I'd hear it when I get here, but I'm not hearing anything. So I might take a look up there again before I head home. Yesterday I come up to the trail, the park trail, and where they're building the apartment building there, you go past outside the fence and over to where the trail continues. And it was a big tree that I used to have to go around all the time. They cut that down, and it was just fresh dirt that I drove over, which was kind of nice and smooth. Because it's so bumpy in there, I have to go so slow. I come up today and there's a sign or a barricade up, and the trail is blocked. I'm thinking, okay, doing more work down there, whatever. So I went around. I come up the other side, and they got a big pile of gravel out there, and they got a backhoe moving the gravel around, so I'm guessing they're finalizing the trail. I guess that's how you could put it. Putting the kitty litter down for the trail. So I suspect tomorrow when I come out, there'll be a nice fresh trail to drive on. I don't know, we'll see. I have to see what they're doing. I didn't figure they'd do anything with it until the apartment building was finished. No. And that's just crazy. It is such an ugly building. It just looks like it does not belong in that neighborhood. It's so huge. It's 4 stories high. They've been putting the roof on it. I'm watching these guys when I drive by. It's like, I can't sit here and watch. None of them are tethered. They have no safety harnesses whatsoever, and they're walking around on this slanted roof. This is not for me, that's for sure. I can't handle anything above the first floor. Not a job for me. But it's insane. It's taken them so long. I'm not sure if I've talked about this. I found out a little bit of information about it. Apparently, the reason they stopped working on it was their skyjack fell over, and one of the neighbors I was talking to, he told me he heard a big crash, and they haven't done anything since then. He wasn't sure what it was. Apparently that was their skyjack falling over, and the guy that was operating it was not qualified. I don't know if it's related, but I also heard they lost their funding. So it sat for a long time before anything was even done on it. Of course, that's all third-hand information, right? I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard. And it would make sense, because everything just kind of, fits together as to what I observed and what I heard and all that. But anyway, so they're working on it again, and the outer shell's pretty much done. They don't have anything. It's just styrofoam on the walls right now. They don't have no windows in, no bricks on or anything like that. But they're obviously working on the inside of it, and they got the roof pretty much finished. It looks like all they have to do is put shingles on it now. And it's just the main part of the roof. They still got, where the balconies are, they got extensions that are all sitting there waiting to be put up. Then they got to put on, and they'll probably shingle from that point. I don't know. But it's taken a long time, and it's such an eyesore. It's a huge building. It just does not belong there. It just looks horrible. So I feel bad for the neighbors. But at least it didn't block the trail for us. It was blocked originally when they first started. They were moving all the trees and everything. They wanted to keep everybody away for safety reasons, which I get. So at least we can go through there now. I kind of almost think there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I'm not sure. As soon as I stop recording, I'll remember. Usually how it works. Oh yeah. Day 3. Still no issue with the monster, so I think I gotta figure it out. Whatever it is in the wiring up front. And wiggling those wires and making sure that the plugs are all tight, that seems to fix the problem, but I don't know what the problem is. So it seems like, I don't want to say that, I don't want to jinx myself, but it seems like the problem is fixed. I hope so, because that's so annoying. He's driving along, all of a sudden it just shuts down. It's like, it scares the crap out of me. Because normally when I'm driving, especially out in the country here, no vehicles around, I tend to daydream. And all of a sudden I just kind of get jolted back to reality. That's insane. So hopefully that's fixed now. It seems like it is, so hopefully. So I'm done my break here. I'm going to head up on the hill and take a look at the area. I'll show you the big pile of rocks that I saw. And just see if anything else has happened. Probably not. And then I gotta go do some shopping, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go home straight from there or not. Depends on what I get. I need a carton of cream, but I don't need it. Okay, microphone's on the bottom. I was just kind of wondering where it was, where I need to block the wind. Microphone's underneath the lens. So, if I get cream, I'll go straight home because I can't let it heat up. If not, then I'll probably just go for another extended tour and enjoy this awesome day. I don't want to go in. I just I'm enjoying this so much. It's October 3rd. Yeah, October 3rd today, so that's pretty wild. So now I get to guess, when do we get our first snow? Usually late September is when we get it. Last year was Halloween. Actually, I kind of think 2 years in a row now we've had our first snow on Halloween. But I guess we'll wait and see. Things are going to change soon. Plants are all seeding now, so we got the wind that's going to be coming to spread the seeds around. We had a nice breeze today, so all the white fluffies that float in the wind, they're all out and about. But as far as other seeds, they depend on that gale-forced winds to spread their seeds around. That'll be coming soon. So, leaves are falling. I'm sad to see summer go, but I'll enjoy what we get right now. So anyway, I guess that's it. I'll go head up on the hill there and then go do my shopping and decide whether I'm going to continue on with my day or not.